We can see. Okay, let's call it to order. Gary, you have the minutes from the last meeting?
Yes. Last meeting, January 5th, 2026, here at the community building. Started at 7:30 p.m. Those in attendance were Dwayne Stewart, Tammy Crepan, Gary Chambers, and John Eckert. President Stewart called the meeting to order. Minutes from October 27. Meeting were read. Tammy motioned to approve, and Dwayne seconded. Passed 3-0. Clinton Township Board offices for the year of 2026 were discussed. Gary motioned that the officers remain the same as in 2025. Dwayne as president, Gary as secretary, and Tammy as member. Tammy seconded the motion. Vote passed 3-0. The Board of Finance for the year 2026 was discussed. Dwayne motioned that the officers remain as they were in 2025. Gary as the chairman and Dwayne as the secretary. Gary seconded the motion, and that passed 3-0. Trustee brought before the board the need to void check number 5039 that had been outstanding for more than 2 years. Tammy motioned to void the check per the State Board of Accounts guidelines, seconded by Dwayne, and that passed 3-0. Trustee presented a statement of compliance paper. The paper is in regards to the nepotism and contracting policies of Clinton Township for the year 2025. All officers and trustees signed the paper as presented. The paper was made part of these minutes. The trustee informed the board that Form 100R had been filed with Gateway. Trustee informed the board that the furnaces of the community building had been having some issues and were evaluated by a local heating and air company. They informed the trustee that 2 of the furnaces had cracked heat exchangers and all were more than 50 years old. The trustee is looking to get bids for replacing all the furnaces. No other business was brought before the advisory board. Tammy motioned to adjourn the meeting, and Dwayne seconded the motion. That passed 3-0. Meeting was adjourned.
Thank you, sir. John, I'll let you take it from here.
First thing that should be, and I think yours is a little out of order. This, you saw most of it last month. If you go to the back, it shows that all the annual stuff down at the bottom has been filed. That's just for your information. I knew there was another page to it. Couldn't find it. Also, there was a form that called a debt affirmation that even if you have no debt outstanding, you have to submit it. That was done. Then before you will find the fund statement for the entire year, beginning balances, receipts, disbursements, and the ending balances. The beginning balance is $409,795.38. Receipts for $133,814.61. The disbursements are $61,118.45. The year-end balance then is $482,491.54. Yeah, we probably should here. Back up and vote on the minutes.
Okay. Gary has read the minutes. We have a motion to approve.
I'll motion that we approve the minutes that I
I will
read.
second. Those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. No opposed? Minutes are approved.
Next in your listings will be the breakdown of the receipts, where they all came from. Again, obviously, the biggest one is property taxes, then local option income tax.
We're on my Uber drive, sorry.
We are underway.
Okay, perfect.
Next in is the breakdown on the disbursements by fund. The numbers do tie out. Again, all of that has already been submitted to Gateway. So it will be in order to accept the financial presentation for the year as given.
Okay, I will go ahead and move to approve. Have a second.
I'll second.
We have a motion to approve the financial statement for the year. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The statement is approved.
And you don't have to act on this, but this is what I will take to the paper to be published. Basically, it's the same statements you got in there, but the certification has to go at the top of it. So I will get that published in the paper. And then we'll be legal for another year.
Well, do we have any other business
I
we
have-
need to talk about tonight?
I do not believe so.
From the minutes, we're still waiting to hear from, heating and air people.
I have not heard from the guy that was here that took measurements and all, the young fellow from what, Lakeside, I believe, that I waited for. And still trying to get some other people to bid on it, so.
One of the people that came out and looked at my furnace was Popejoy. They seem pretty reasonable and pretty knowledgeable. So I don't know if you want
Yeah.
to check them out or not.
But the other thing as part of that furnace project is we will have to run new electrical from the main panel over because the electrical that's in there is probably the original.
Probably.
When the building was built in 1910. Screw type fuses.
Mhm.
So that'll be in there too. So
So have we started taking bids on the roof?
well, I've tried to get these people to put the building in for Keystone, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether I got a message, and it's old, and I thought I'd reach out and answer the guy and told him to send me an estimate, but I haven't heard back. So but I'll try to reach out again. I figure, I don't know, who do we try? Reed, I suppose. He's the biggest roofer in the area. I don't know who else does. Mike gave me the one, and I'll have to find it, who did his house. I don't know if they'll do a commercial project or not, but so we will get that ball rolling too.
I've seen Mexons around. They're doing the building at the corner of West Market and Psychic. Catty corner from the Realtor. I know they recently did that building.
There was a muffler shop in there, wasn't
There was, yeah. I don't know what's going in there now.
there? Okay.
Well, if there's nothing else, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
I will second. Those in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No opposed. Meeting is adjourned.